I want to reiterate with a no! But why did you specifically pick that one?
Wait a minute. Prosa pick what?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Notice they're still keeping the boobs well within frame, but the head is turned.
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Before we go on any further here, also, Junpei, first of all, one, that is either some amazing self-restraint that you're not looking at Lotus's boobs, or two, you somehow managed to figure out the exact angle and the reflection as to which to see them in the computer monitor. For that, I half applaud you. Kind of perverted, but half applaud you.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
Wrong! You just couldn't fucking remember it. It's not that it was, bleh. Prosopagnosia, she's got a weird explanation here, and I'm gonna clear it up just a little tiny bit. Prosopagnosia means that you cannot relate a face to a name. If somebody with the face says their name, you'd go, oh yes, this voice to the rest of this person makes sense. But if you have prosopagnosia, as far as I've heard, it's more like you are sitting here and just, the face just doesn't, you can't recognize anything. It's not that you would look the same, it's that it would look different, but you cannot connect it to something else in your brain. At least that's as much as I remember from all my cognitive psychology classes. So, I don't know where Lotus is pulling this explanation out of, maybe out of her ass. But it's really, 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 really confusing and off, let's put it that way.
So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other.
This part is correct. I don't know what the fuck about that look the same bullshit is.
That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Okay, the rest of this is correct.
Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
That's a little bit closer.
No, I don't think so.
Actually, the blank is slightly closer. Because they can't associate how a particular face looks.
Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same. Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart.
Okay, this is a little bit closer in line, but it was weird to start with that weird, like, overarching generalization that only, like, half made sense.
Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
Which again brings up the question. Obviously, the game likes to put a whole bunch of shit in here that I'm going to assume is going to be fucking used later. Fuck you making go... Why the fuck did you go into prosopagnosia as opposed to aphasia or blind sight?
And, what were we talking about?
Oh, Junpei. Thank you.
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
Lotus, this is the second time you've done this to me.
What about the other half?
The fucking second time where she's made me go into a rant about shit. Because, nah, I was only kidding for half of it. Fucking...
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Fucking excuse me?
Not funny.
You seem to enjoy getting a rise out of people.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do any more. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Okay. Back, because I need to check a thing. When I press one of the panels, the colors of the ones next to it switch. Oh, it looks like there's some text here. All panels green is an unlock. Restriction, no more than 4 attempts. Will automatically reset after failure. In other words, I have to get all the panels green in less than 4 tries. Okay, I left these over here. Well, I left this over here. I can't find the pencil anymore. Pencil is not over here. I need to get it. I have pencil. Returning with pencil. Okay, I have pencil. I have a note card. We have a file. Okay. There we are. Okay. File. Clover's note. Okay. So, we have a 3 by 3 grid with 1 in the bottom right, 2 in the top right, 3 in the top left, and 4 in the center. Okay. I think we have our hint. Maybe I should run over the instructions one more time. I'm dealing with the red and green panels here. When I touch one of the panels, some of the others will change color. There's a pattern to it. I need to get all the panels to turn green. I have to do it in 4 turns, 4 touches. It automatically resets if I go higher than that. Alright, let's go with another shot. Alright, so... Oh, this one I probably could have figured out, but let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha! It worked in a very similar way to a puzzle that was actually in Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. There was, however, that middle button, which made things just a little tiny bit more complicated, because I didn't know how that one would react, but hey, it worked almost the same, and my note worked. Did you hear a noise just now? Yeah, I did. It sounded like something unlocking. Where did it come from? The light is on, so nothing here yet. Hey, thank you so much for everything. Whoa, what's this all about? And also, I'm sorry I messed up. Hey, can we talk about this when we get you out, okay? Just hang on, Clover. I'm gonna get you out of there right away. Yay! Aww. Yay! She's kinda happy. Okay, something... Oh, wait. Something over here, maybe? Not working. Old-fashioned, who knows? Keyhole? No. Oh! You fucking turned on. Look, Junpei. The lights on the lockers are green. We must have unlocked it with a computer puzzle. Hey! There's more than one key in here. This one is small and looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. The Earth symbol matches the keyhole in the door on A deck. If that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now. Key? Tucked away deep in my pocket. As for the other key, we have an activation key. The shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh, what is it? I wonder, do you think maybe this is the activation key for that thing? Yes, it has to be. I feel good about this. Alright.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Uh-oh.
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, is Snake, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
He has an implant. Or a fake one.
It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Well, that sucks.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Apparently we won't know what it is yet, but we do have an activation key here. Turning it on. Monitor is on now. Full letter. Showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Actually, let's check this. Junpei, this thing in here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power over on this side. Would you like play with it a little? Okay. Yeah. I'll turn this dial here. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Maybe she missed something. Just ask her to look around the room again. Monitor, there are a whole lot of cables under this table. There's a mannequin lying on the exam table. I can't really see it very well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. Nothing here. Hi. Okay, so yeah, the keyboard isn't doing anything, so it has to be something in here. Scribbling some table already. There's a rack, there are some fuse on top of the copper wire exposed. Maybe increase the voltage. Roger. Will do. I'm gonna go all the way to max voltage. Max voltage? Hey, wait, Clover! What? I think, oh my god! The mannequin's head! Oh man, that sounds like a fire alarm. What the hell? The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Junpei, look at the light. Yes, it's green. The emergency system is activated and disabled the lock. Now we can save Clover. Junpei! Come on, kid, jump! It's safe. I don't know why the jump there. Smoking some serious business. Close the door again, I think. Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now we need to get the hell out of here. The fire's not going to stay in that room forever. Well, that was one way to do it. And we found it.
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Double checking. Alright, so we are about to come back to a convergence point. So that means this, for 5, is our initial pathway. And we'll have another 3-prong pathway coming up real quick.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? Santa! 7!
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
So, yep. We just made a loop for nothing.
The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room.
Oh. Here's our little point of divergence. We found the Earth key, and then there's the Jupiter key,
Here.
or we can try door 3.
Whoa.
Nice catch.
Jeez. I see. So this is Jupiter.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, all right?
Yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too, then. Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen.
Oh! So it is a pick our ending.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Really, bitch?
Yeah, on it.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory. The Jupiter key you just gave me. And the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
We have a thing. So let's save. And we'll save in... We'll save in this one. We'll save in our save data 1. So we just have save data 1 as our constant standby. No. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and save twice just so I have the available file if I need to restart or redo anything. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and quit here, but I'm going to do this under a condition. The condition is I might go back and see what 7 is. And then we will explore that pathway in detail. Or I could go through I could go through the options and see if door 3 is available, and then we will go back and do door 3. So what I probably will do is I might post a thing on my Twitter profile, post a poll on my Twitter profile, probably tomorrow, maybe tonight, but probably tomorrow, asking which way do I go next. This will mostly apply to people who are following me on Twitter and on Twitch who have watched this in time. What I probably will do is put a 3-day time limit on it, because that will then give me enough time to get it, process it, see what I need to do next, and then we'll see which door am I going through next. So, essentially, to recap the decisions that I have, I just went through door 8. I can redo door 7 or continue onwards. Those are my choices. So do I redo the puzzle and we see 7s? Because 7 will land me in the exact same place. Or do I continue onwards? Actually, do I pick 7? Do I pick 3? Or do I continue onwards? Those are our choices. Because, and I have to explain the 3 one. The 7 one is obvious. I went through 8. Do I see 7? 3 has extra stuff. Now, it could just be visual novel portion, selecting 3, and then going through this route. That's what I'm assuming. Because I'm going to assume this is 7 dealing with that. And then this would be 3. Because 7 and 8 go to the same place. So if I need to, it'll be really easy for me. I can just use the flowchart function to go back to that deciding point and choose whether I want to do 7 or 3. Or do I keep going onward right now for 8 and come back and do those come back and do the other ones at a later time? That's what it's going to boil down to. So yeah, that'll be on Twitter. It'll be up tomorrow. It'll run for about 3 days. And then we'll see where the results lead. So I'll probably put it up like door 3, door 7, keep going. Like that sort of thing. So yeah. And then you'll pick your choice. And then we'll see what happens from there. I may continue just going. If we go to 8, any decision, I will say if we go 8, we are about to hit another 3-pronged decision track real quick. That may be me. So if you want to see 7, that would be a good time to do it. If you want to see 3, that would be the time to do it. And we'll see what happens. Anywho, that is going to be all for right now. I think this will work for the next time I do this. So yeah, I just have to remember next time I got to switch over to the 5G and have that work instead of the 2. Anyways, that is going to be all for right now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.